いです。遅いです。もういいですよ。遅いです。ほら。
Duel 2. Let's rock.
ダメですね。いきます。中止。静寂を保つ。すみません。怒りますね。行きます。
Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
すみませんね。遅いです。遅いです。借ります。すみませんね。
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
遅いです。シュッと安息。ここですかね。すみません、このぐらい。ちょっといいですか。
Duel 1. Let's rock. Counter.
行き通りませんね。行きます。飛びます。行きます。怒りますね。シュッと安息。ちょっといいですか。ほら。
Perfect.
安息。
Duel 2. Let's rock.
遅い。すみません。ほら。行きます。安息。風への糸。
Slap.
やっぱまだ狩りには誘わない方がいい。
Who dares to enter the mayhem? Who dares to enter the mayhem? Eno. Soul Bad Guy.
Welcome to our weekly Wednesday Guildhouse Guilty Gear brackets. What's up, Rimo in chat? Let's go opt-in. Let's go opt-in indeed. Opt-in gonna be rocking the Soul. Been rocking Soul since day one, I believe. Frieza on the Eno has been showing up for the past month or so, and I'm happy to see that because we don't see much Eno representation at this local anymore, and he's a pretty solid one for the most part. Plus frames, gets caught out.
Is this the new stage? This is really, I like this stage.
I think it is. Oh yeah, this is the new stage. The name should be switched. Right now it is Frieza on the Eno and Opt-in on the Fox. Do not get misled. Frieza sniping Opt-in away. Gets caught low after the plus chemical low. Can't quite kill. One chance with 100 meters all Soul needs. Nice air throws. He just tries to bait up the YRC. Forces the mix. Frieza was actually aware of the fuzzy overhead option there, block low, but now Opt-in is, completely dry of resources.
With 100 meter too, it's like very favored for Eno in that.
Yeah, if anything, it was his best bet to probably not break there, but you know, just gotta move on to the next. Gets caught by the dash cancel grab. The hammer get in there.
Fine, good pressure, goes for the third grab. Frito's ready for it. And we're gonna get a full, wow,
Yeah,
wall carry.
completely wall-to-wall conversion. That is the nature of Eno 6H launching into charge while the assault. Brings the health nearly equal. Opfox has a slight meter lead. It couldn't react to the chemical love in time. Isn't going to be able to kill. Might just opt to not break? No. This opts to take the super wall break instead. Fox has a couple options here. Might just super. He probably should just super. Oh, that was a dangerous RC, but you know, you can take what you can get. Spinning the wild assault.
Nice bait on the.
Oh, got caught by the plus frames. Trying to hold strong. No, he didn't. He definitely did not
back
want that.
into the corner.
Oh, the BRC overhead and divinely. Oh no, couldn't
Double
finish.
fuzzy?
Couldn't finish the fuzzy combo. Oh, that should have
He's
been.
ready for the feint that time.
Oh
and
my gosh, Fox had that. If he did command grab, it would have beaten the grab because of the command grab
Yeah,
priority.
grab back, right.
So he actually had the right read there, but was too scared to go for the slightly more demanding input.
Yeah.
Fox almost made back that round.
That's just game one nerves. You can shake those off and you'll be fine.
I mean, clean up. You got this. You got this.
Yeah. Dust yourself off and update the PlayStation.
I'm not sure. I mean, it was the Unica stage, so it must be the right patch. Wait, there was a Strive patch recently? I don't know if it was a bug fix patch or something. I haven't taken a look. Either way, Frieza taking the first game. The round's looking kind of scary, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Bug fix patch? Okay, next class go. Where are you?
And we're getting back into it. Okay, nice bringer. Takes Frieza into the corner.
A 5H width. That should have been a punish on that edge stroke. That is -7. Sold 2K into Bandits. Would have comboed once again to 2K 6H. Brings you all across. That's actually like charge wall assault actually benefits units especially when it comes to combos.
Nice anti-air.
Once again, the wall assault conversion just bring Optin all the way to the corner.
Instant wall break off the high. Fox got one more chance. Nice backdash to BRC.
A backdash BRC in return. Fox holds on.
Catches the whiff there.
Frieza looking in control for the most part. Fox is struggling to find the openings. Yeah, that HCL is plus. You can't. Ooh, and Bandit Bringer is over it. Couldn't get the pickup, but now he's finally running offense. Frieza is just honestly he's holding his ground though. He's not being too reckless on the mashes. Hasn't bit on a heavy frame trap, which means Optin's got to make his way in. Finally catches him with a walk back and run back in.
I mean, that's especially important as a player, right? Like with so little defensive tools,
yeah,
you got to be very. And less health than most of their characters, you gotta be very tactical.
Fox opted not to go for the opted not to kill with the Tyrant Rave. Was a little high. Was unsure if it was gonna hit. I think it might have, but just takes the safe option.
I forget he can grab you off the wall now, right?
With the heavy mob cemetery, yeah.
Right.
But the Frieza was too high.
You said Tyrant.
Yeah. If it was low enough, then heavy mob would have killed for sure. Actually. Once again, cracks him open with the feint to the CF.
Didn't do the throw that time, so good conditioning from Fox there.
Frieza flinching. I don't know if this is true or not, but I swear Tyrant Rave is like the highest damage super in the game when it comes from wall breaks. I don't know what it is about it. But I feel like it's so much more than every other.
It's just like the least scaled off of...
Maybe soul combos are just like that. Good, beautiful air to air.
Misses the
conversion.
The Psycho connection.
Yeah. That was a good response by Frieza, meeting the Bandit Bringer in the air to tag its startup, but couldn't get the conversion. Just fell right into Fox's loving kick.
I think that's what a lot of people get tripped up by is you want to, 6P or anti-air Bandit Bringer so much, but since it's got such a messed up animation, I think going for the air to air is actually a lot more sensible in a lot of situations.
That was a DP right out of that block stun. Oh, finally gets tagged by the 5H. Just gonna spend
5D, 5H.
Doesn't get the clean hit
corner,
but Fox's. Oh, Frieza fights his way out.
Caught with the low. All right, what are you gonna do against Eno pressure? Get opened up.
On the first knockdown, it's always gonna be like that. After you block JS, or after you block the initial mix of like JS or 2K, you have some options to pick from, but the first one's kind of a guess. This wild throw will not kill.
Wow!
Nice pickup.
Nice micro dash into the second 2K. That was clean.
Now Fox cleaning up like we had hoped. 5 bar/domes at 2H round start. That's the full wall bounce.
I forgot that it does that.
Frieza opts to burst at the end of the combo. It's like a tough situation because you want to deny them positive, but also the most of the combo damage has already gone through. So, there's arguments for both ways about it.
Nice backdash. Ooh, but gets hit with the stroke 2S.
Yeah, checks the stroke with the 2S.
And he is dead.
Full conversion.
Wow.
Fox looking completely in control of that.
2-1.
Frieza was showing good restraint for the most part on defense, but Fox started to get a read of the timings that Frieza wanted to escape from.
Huge. Okay,
yeah, right as I said, he wasn't biting. Immediately, the burst is forced out.
Yeah, these 5P anti-airs are doing a lot of work for
GG's.
for Fox with low committal buttons.
on a really crappy combo.
Oh,
Even with the messy fix up, even with the messy bandit revolver at the end, RC would have killed easily, but it doesn't matter. We move on to potentially set point for Obfox. Right now, Obfox is the 1-2-1.
Catches him on the throw whiff. This is going to be big damage. Okay, nice tech there. It's going to give Frieza some space and the conversion off of Red Wild Assault.
Frieza off to disengage. There's a lot of space behind him.
Apho's getting a little anxious, seeing a lot of gun flames all of a sudden.
It's a good space control. It's kind of, at most ranges, it's pretty hard for Ino to hover over it. So it's a good way to defend yourself against both stroke and hover. Yeah, the new cancel was coming. Just off the DP outs. Can't get the full conversion.
Oh, 6S just doesn't hit there. Low profile, beating it out.
Can't quite get the wall break from here. Obfox was looking for a YRC at the first chance he got. I know that for sure, but
He's showing signs of life.
I
Got a chance to tie this up here.
Oh my gosh.
Nice stroke.
Obfox is opting to engage with Ino around start. I could never. I'm a coward. But clean combo brings Frieza all the way to the combo.
Catches him with 5D.
The can open.
He misses the conversion.
Frieza could hold his ground here and find the opening. There it is. Can't get a wall break off here, but gets a nice little knockdown. Tags the backdash. Should be able to get a wall break off this one for sure. Now Frieza, with this positive, trying to build back.
Parity, yeah. With positive, he'll get meter pretty soon.
There it is.
By 5K. Oh, but okay, yep. He has to spend that meter to not get blown up off the whiff DP, and the 2S is going to connect on counter hit.
Oh, messed up the
conversion.
I don't know if that was like a brave kill setup or just like a missed combo.
Okay, he has burst to work with, but he's got to pop it sooner. He's gonna. Okay, yep.
Okay. I respect that. But this is a really hard way to make yourself back.
Nice RC cancel to cut out the minus frames from the dive there, and we are tied up.
Yeah,
2-2.
right when we said Optin was really cleaning up that game, game 3, a couple drop sequences might doom him in this set as Frieza has brought it to a game 5.
Oh,
but
this is the.
Yeah, with 2H into stroke, what else is new, Dude, Obfox is challenging on these plus frames without representing the DP. This is what's killing him right now, a very late burst.
He's getting chips here and there off these tiny little hits. And we're finally going to see a wall break. And Frieza hasn't taken any damage. This is looking really bad for Obfox.
Yeah, Obfox's main goal here is just to force a burst, to be honest. Yeah, DP out, you might as well. Yeah, it's hard to get a pickup off that.
Nice
Instant
dive.
dive kick, yeah. Obfox has been representing the 2S to try to keep Frieza boxed
Now
in.
Frieza at match point.
Jump
catches out the gun flame with Chemical Love.
Wow, slick pickup.
And the pickup off of Red Wild Assault.
Oh my god,
Dive
dive kick
again.
in once again, gets caught low afterwards. No, the
Death
DB
by
gets
1,000
safe jump.
cuts. Oh, and it's going to be over soon.
That was a smart super, denying the burst.
He's got burst to work with.
I bet he could gold burst.
Okay,
Oh wow, he
okay,
actually did safe jump it.
Chance?
This is a very tall comeback, but if that was not a fast RC and Obfox was able to bait that, it's still doable.
Gets
Still
his
doable.
burst too.
Punish. No, that should
Obfox
have
got
gone.
2 bars to work with.
5D.
And
Oh, this
got him in the corner. Oh,
cannot
picked it
feel,
up.
but the next hit will. 5D. Oh, that works too.
And he cleans it up at the end.
Brings it back from the brink onto this final round in this set.
That was close.
I was really close, but dude, when Soul is 1 health and you're full and he brings you to the corner, I'm like pooping. I'm
I'm
scared.
pissing my pants for sure.
Dude, scarred by this character. But Frieza getting a big lead once
It's
again.
barely enough meter to break the wall. Puts him in a really good position. Soul at half health. Burst to work with, and he gets gold burst again. This is a huge turning point for Obfox if he can find it.
YRC's out, does not want to engage with that ever mixed. Afterwards, DP on the minus
DP,
frame.
Nice DP. Okay, YRC's right back. Manages to block the stroke there. Puts
With
himself in the corner. That's not good.
delayed confirmed by Frieza, able to convert with the Wild Assault. Just needs one more.
Very similar position to where we were last round.
Obfox trying to find the hit he needs. Oh, this is, you have to deflect?
Careful.
Oh!
And the trade, unfortunately, is not going to turn out for Obfox.
A very, very close set. Obfox almost brought it back, clutching that first round in game 5. Sorry, that's potentially set losing round defeat, but I mean, Frieza keeping the momentum up. Good stuff. Alright, now it'll be me up on stream.
Okay. Who does Sour Band play?
What?
Who does Sour Band play?
Sour Band? That's Brone Sua. Because it's an anagram.
Oh,
They're undercover.
undercover,
Yeah.
incognito,
Incognito.
at Guildhouse of all places.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that then. They're trying to be it. Oops. Undercover. We will refer to them as Sour Band from now on.
Okay, Sour Band.
But yeah, these two played each other in the past, I think. Maybe they haven't. I'm trying to think if they played at Off-Kai Expo. I don't think they did, though. And they were on opposite sides of the bracket. Huh?
Bedman? Bedman mirror?
No, it's not a Bedman mirror. It's not a Bedman mirror.
Aw. You got me all
Sour,
excited.
Sour Band plays on G.
Less exciting.
Yeah.
Significantly less exciting, but that's fine. We accept all walks of
Apparently,
life
they get
here.
mixed up pretty because, you know, Asian guy with glasses. And then you can throw GC Yoshi in there with their, you know, they all play
Maybe
Anji.
in other parts
All
of
used
the
to play
world, but in
Anji.
NorCal, that's about a dime a dozen as far as Asian guys with glasses go. Anji? Okay.
Anji in my
How big was
Guildhouse.
the off-Kai bracket? Like
It was
40
actually
people?
a good amount of.
Oh.
The Off-Kai Expo bracket was like, it was like a decent amount of people. It was like 25,
Okay.
but I would say there were only like probably like 4 or 5 legitimate like threats to win the tournament.
Not
I guess.
cannon fodder entries, unfortunately.
So
Sorry.
one of them did win the tournament. It is Brone on the right, and then the other one, Sour Band, was the previous champion of last year's Off-Kai. So, but this year they got like 4th or something. Both pretty solid players. Obviously, Brone needs no introduction. If you've been to this stream before, you've probably seen him and his Bedman. But Sour Band, definitely a solid player in their own right. I like that. I like Brone going for the throw there, just saying, hey, if you win, I'm going to make it my turn.
Obviously, Brone's been off of his own Anji for quite some time now, but that doesn't mean he's any. Obviously he's very familiar with the character.
It doesn't matter how familiar you are with Anji. to be
Multitude of
honest.
bags of tricks that.
Yeah. Oh my God, what an answer! That was
Nice
crazy.
JP,
Actually,
holy
yeah.
moly.
Oh, he's doing tricks
Oh.
on it. There's something going on. Mr. Sourman, you probably need. You gotta
Okay.
twist your controller.
This is the BRC there, kind of just flailing around, catches him with the laser.
Yeah,
And we're
Brone
kind of in that period where, yeah, you can kind of just take pot shots at you and force you to try to close the gap, and then it'll hit you with like a JS or something, and it's just really
I
annoying
wonder
to.
how this matchup is actually. I feel like Anji probably they just need to run up in 6B to call out Brone from doing all those shenanigans that you saw right there. But at the same time, it's really if you have a good like air button to contest the ground, it's actually really good just to neutral jump against Anji, just to like avoid the like Fujin RPS and all that. So here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
runs in
nice.
because he knows he has laser charged up and will not get a wall break off. Okay, there we go.
BRC forward, gonna
catches-
stuff out the far slash. Messes up there, but still gonna be able to pick up and convert for the.
Yeah, those JD bounces are so like tough to deal with because it's at such a weird.
Yeah, you know the Bedman players would just say just fuzzy it, but it's actually very very difficult to deal with.
Nice far slash.
Oh, okay. We're doing setups. Some setups I've never seen before. Ooh,
Ooh,
the
misses
shimmy.
the throw. That'll get the burst out of Brone.
Oh my God.
Oh, isn't able to convert off that counter hit, unfortunately, but just
I do like this adjustment from Sour Band right now. Notice that Brone like was going for throws and like teching throws, so he's doing shimmies right now to try to bait it out, but I think...
Oh, and counter.
Okay, well, you got it, bro. But I think Brone is too good. He's probably already adjusted to the next level, so we'll see, but good start here from
Yeah,
Sour
the adjustment
Band.
to layer 2 goes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Going for a hard read there.
Good patience on Brone.
Yeah, another hard read, but unfortunately...
Gets caught out in the air.
There we go. That's why I want to
run
see
up 6
more.
speed. What you were saying about.
Conversion here. Nice burst to avoid the wall break. Pretty much whoever gets the next hit is going to be at a huge advantage here. That doesn't count.
The next real hit.
The next real hit. Oh my
That
god,
was
just
counted.
shooting him in the face. Getting rid of the air, that's huge,
Okay,
but
there we
he's
go,
ready
there.
for that. He was ready for that. Now he has a 100-meter. Probably gonna... Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Alright, got a little scrambly there at the end, but
That's awkward.
Brone, with the meter advantage, was able to correct his mistakes.
Yeah, imagine losing a
I
set
thought he-
because you missed your close slash.
When he got 100 meter, I thought he was just going to do the instant install and do that whole schlick, but no, he opts to go for something different, and it pans out for him.
Right. Big counter hit, but unfortunately not able to convert there. Now going into that bedman
He
pressure.
full charge. Okay, and there goes the install. Let's see what bomb.
Oh wow, you can't see that.
Oh
my
and
goodness.
The unforeseeable 5D is going to clean up the round. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, the
he can have his way with you. Like, there's nothing, you can't even see the screen. Might as well have your eyes closed. And
Yeah,
that's
the visual clutter is definitely really hard to see. Ironically, I never see like Delilah when I'm playing.
Uh-huh.
Like I somehow manage to just
you
like
just see the particle effects from all the moves and everything.
yeah,
That's
but
what
when
it
it's like the
is.
particle effects, like yeah, you actually can't see anything. But I know some players actually do get annoyed at like they notice Delilah and they get annoyed. Like actually Andrew's one of them. Yeah. Nice 6P, really good maneuvering right now. Oh, what a mash. This should be a wall break. Oh, that's not good. And now you're in the
a
corner
really
again,
tough
man.
situation to be in. Oh, cancels the throw, I think. PRC.
Ooh. Okay. Sour Band managing
first out of
to avoid those projectiles there.
Yeah, Sour Band can win this round, and he's looking pretty good for the next one, but obviously that's a lot easier said than done.
Wow.
Bedman's just kind of playing that mid-range
Yeah.
projectile neutral with you.
It'd be cool to see like a
Good air throw on both
Yeah.
parts. Yeah.
It'd be cool to see like statistics on how much like damage the needles did throughout the set.
Uh-huh.
Because I feel like he like chipped them down from like 25% there into like 10% territory where the throw would just like kill at the end.
And obviously, like, damage isn't what the primary objective of the needle, right? It's to get them to spacing where Bedman can really thrive.
Yes.
Or to force them into those interactions, right? Where it's
Yeah,
a small
you're
deterrent.
generally doing needles to like make them approach, and then, and you got some really good buttons to like either like stall out or whatever. And if they don't approach, then that's when you can like use the error stored and just let it go off by itself. So you're like way more plus.
and combined with how mobile Bedman is with the 8-way dash in the air, it's just like so tricky to kind of maneuver your way around.
Okay, this is pretty early for this to happen, I feel like. But is this winner's quarters? I would assume.
You got a smaller bracket today, maybe?
No, there's like a good amount. There's like I think there's like 18 people today. So yeah, this is winner's quarters. Apho versus Remilia.
Have we had any Unica players come around since she's released or not really?
I know Draken has been playing Unica a bit, but I don't think they're actually switching. I think they're still playing Sin.
Look, it's Chris's favorite character.
Yeah. I like that character. She's cool.
Do you have 6 of her?
I don't. I have 4 of her.
Almost there.
But, yeah, I know Bean Bagels was trying her out. Draken was trying her out. Really, that's all for the people in this bracket.
Where's like the consensus on her? Like of the community in general. Like,
She's
where
good.
are
Oh,
they throwing
Flasco.
her?
Flasco plays Unica. I don't know how seriously they're taking her still, but because we haven't seen Flasco in a bit now for some reason.
Shame.
But yeah, people think she's good, but at the same time, I think she's in a weird spot where it's like, why would you, if you're gonna pick her up, why wouldn't you just pick, like, if you're gonna pick her up as like a main, why? She's not like good enough to like solo main to like justify picking up the solo main if you're like trying to be results focused, you know? Like there are just some ridiculous characters in this game, like the one that's getting messed up right now.
Absolutely manhandled Apho, getting his pockets ran on the first round. Holy moly.
To be fair, Apho has not been playing this game at all. He's been playing Street Fighter 6 with the JP. Definitely not ready for these blue wild assaults. Is blocking the high lows very well though. Was a little late with that reversal, but the drone got his back. And
Tried to get in with Scooter before the drone could come out, and unfortunately it's just not quick enough, and
She
you are
dead.
paying the price.
She dead. Okay.
Oh, God.
This is actually might be better for him. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow,
Was able to
combos
air
too?
stall over the minigun. Wow.
Okay.
Nice combos.
You know, if I'm Remilia in this position though, I'm just thinking about how much burst I just gave them. Like, yeah, it actually was probably not worth it to do that because they spent blue wild assault too. And now you're going into this third round where you could have just given up and you would have had the burst advantage, but instead, you know, Gold Lewis, this is an even game. I'm gonna be real. I mean, besides the fact that Remilia has positive here, but Brone is the great equalizer. Is going to get rid of it. I like that decision. High low, man. Apho has been right on a lot of these so far.
Okay, tosses drone again. Oh, gets hit though, so it's gone. Amelia's got a golden opportunity here.
You know what's funny too, though? Like,
Not
I
be able
feel
to
like
kill.
I don't see a lot of Bridget online anymore. Like, I feel like a lot of the Bridget players like don't play. So it's actually kind of becoming a thing where it's like maybe they just forgot how to play against Bridget, you know? Nice.
Apho's definitely looking like he forgot.
Yeah, I feel like
really
nowadays
takes a very
in
convincing first round.
Tower,
I've been playing Tower because, you know, I've been playing Dizzy just to like play her. And also because no one fucking plays anymore. And
That's a good thing. You should be happy for
dude,
us.
Tower is just infested with Potemkin, Johnny, and Unica.
When did they say the rank mode was coming out?
In
Did
August.
put a
They
time
said June to August. We all know what that means. It's going to be late August. Unless they delay even further, which I wouldn't be
on it?
surprised.
No, they're busy on Tokon Fighting Souls. You're not getting shit from ArtSys. But yeah, I wonder if that will bring anyone back, or if it's just going to be Tower players.
It will definitely bring people back, for sure. Like for a little bit at least. The hope is that maybe the patch is like really good. I wouldn't. I
That's
wouldn't
a lot
hold
of
your
copium
breath.
you gotta be
Yeah, I wouldn't
huffing.
hold your breath about that. But like, if the patch is like really fun, you know, maybe the people that they get back, because like a lot of people really like this game. Like, you can hate on it as much as you want, but
Oh, I will.
a lot of
Absolutely.
people really like this game, and I think ranked will like bring back a lot of those people. And then the question is, will the game be improved enough where
Once they're
where
in,
they're
stick
in,
around.
will they stick around? Yeah.
We will see in due time, but in this time, Apho's kind of getting his shit rocked, like pretty badly. Really,
Yeah.
kind of got his number. Fun.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it right now.
Yeah, as long as you can just keep up the offensive and keep him away from setting out a drone or anything, like And Apho's defense is looking
I think he's just mashing on the wrong spots right now.
looking a little weaker than I recall.
Yeah, he's been trying to I mean, I feel like all of his matches have gotten blown up. So maybe he's been a little late on some of them. Oh yeah.
Gets caught far slashing. And he'll pay his burst for it.
Dude, why does this give hard knockdown?
I don't know. It's
like-
so dumb. Why? And Gold Lewis's run speed is just fast enough to get up to you after you get knocked. It's so late.
She might be dead here. It's 90 proration.
Yeah. Oh my god.
90 proration, only like 3 hits there.
Oh
So,
my god.
it's kind of cool.
This, if people don't get back into the game after rank gets added, this motherfucker will be the reason why.
No, it's Pot. I think Pot is more egregious right now.
Pot is, yes, I've seen some pot clips.
I think
and they're pretty bad.
I think Gold Lewis makes me the angriest by, maybe not by far. I think Viking also makes me angrier. But like Potemkin is like so dumb that it's like to the point of absurdity that you just like laugh, you know?
I don't laugh. Last
You
time
don't-
I
you
was
don't
here
even
and
play
played
the
pot,
game.
I was not laughing.
I'm just saying how I think of it. It's just like, dude, this character is so crazy that I don't know. It's just like
No, I feel you. Yeah, it's just like you're just kind of bewildered by the fact that it's like in the game playable.
Remilia kind of cleaning up Apho so far.
Does he have an answer, man? He's really been able to do anything this set.
Oh no!
Can
Yeah, you gotta burst that.
ID. Oh, and minigun catches the.
Oh my god! Oh, she's dead. Yeah, RC and
Okay,
Apho's
and he's on the board.
Alright, you didn't get 3-0.
Alright, okay.
Maybe the rust is coming. Oh,
Apho spraying himself down with WD-40.
Hmm.
Get that rust off. Get that Street Fighter 6 out of his muscle memory.
Dude, I didn't believe in WD-40, and then I tried it once, and I was like, dude, this is crazy.
You never listened to Hank from King of the Hill?
No, I didn't watch.
Besides, oh,
I didn't really watch TV growing up.
maybe
Besides SpongeBob. like the you know, like the adult cartoons.
like the Adult Swim ones.
Yeah, just in general, like the ones on that air like later at night. On like, I don't know, like what's the channel? I don't know. For in the Midwest, it was called like AW50 or something, is what I remember.
AW50.
Yeah, but like those shows like King of the Hill and like The Simpsons, right? Family
like
Guy,
Fox and Comedy
yeah, my
Central
parents
and-
didn't like me watching those, so they didn't really watch those.
But yeah, no. Back to what we were talking about. WD-40 is the shit. It's incredible.
I'm surprised I killed it. Yeah, I had to use it when I moved here. Actually, there was like a time when our key was like getting like messed up. Like, it was getting really hard to turn. I just sprayed a little bit of that, and it's like, yeah, this shit is new. It's crazy. All right. Oh, this is not ideal. Risky. Yeah. Okay. Managed to get out of the
Nice
corner.
air to air. Will this be a wall carry? Okay. Will. Oh, isn't able to block the YRC. Apho gets his turn back and it has the time to set drone.
Oh, okay. Nice deflect shield. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that was really solid. And it kept him a lot closer since Apho was running into it.
Oh, managed to sneak out the drone in time.
That's crazy that he can find gaps for that move.
Well, he was getting hit by it earlier. For trying to like drone in certain spots. Okay.
Oh, good block on White Wild was solid. Remilia was ready for it.
God, the run up 2H. Does have enough meter to convert here,
And
yeah,
it's
that's
going to be
it.
over. Apho. At least he didn't get 3-0'd, but a very convincing win for Remilia.
I think Apho was definitely he was definitely looking more and more solid as the games went on. So if they do meet again, you know, watch out. But yeah, good stuff to Remilia. That matchup is probably not very good for Bridget. I feel like there's just a lot of ways where Gold Lewis can can kind of steal rounds, right? So you got to be pretty clean, pretty tight. Nobody believes Remilia when she says Bridget is strong. I think there's a lot of characters in Strive that you can consider strong, but then you look at the other characters and you're like, dude, these other characters are ridiculous. Yeah. And then you have to like compare, and then you're like comparing the characters, and then you know,
because everything has to be relative, right?
Yeah.
And the top tier, like you say, like Pot and Johnny are so obviously strong, right? That you kind of disregard a lot of the more mid-tier characters, but obviously in someone who's been playing the character since release, like Remilia, it's like, oh, you could totally show up and handle almost every sort of matchup with them.
it's also like the player base, like I said earlier, like I feel like you don't see as many Bridgets as anymore. So there's like less results as a result, and that can certainly influence public opinion. All right, up next we got Frieza and Psycho Phantom. I would assume both of these players, they've been like showing up to Guildhouse for a while. You know, player wearing a shirt that says Gap. I think it is literally like the fashion brand Gap.
You guys had gaps where you grew up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Gap.
is yours. This is yours. What the heck? You know, player wearing a shirt that says Gap. Elfelt player that says Champion. No way.
Oh, he's on Elfo now?
I think they just like playing a lot of different characters. I see them like play Elfelt and then switch to Ram the next game and then switch to Leo when their back's in the corner. So I don't know.
That's cool to be fat, kind of loose with your characters and just kind of play off of vibes.
Yeah, I think they're just having fun. You know, they play Elfelt into you. Yeah, I think. Well, they definitely switch when they lose a game. They'll switch a lot. Is what I'm saying. At least from what I've seen. But who knows? Maybe this time they commit to the Elfelt. Yeah, Frieza's been coming to Guildhouse for a while now too. I would assume the reason why both these I like that a lot. I would assume both these players are starting to come more often now. It's just because like summer break. So I assume they're both students. Yeah. I know Psycho Phantom is pretty young. I don't know about Frieza though. Oh my god. Alright, Elfelt Valentine.
Has Elfo got any major changes besides the bomb super?
She didn't really get changed. She didn't really get changed after that.
Oh, nice 2K, call it the BRC.
That should be it. Yeah, Elfelt is a pretty interesting character. A lot of high-level players, I feel like, rate this character pretty highly. But then you look at like the results she has, and you're like, huh, I don't really see anyone playing this character. So it's just another case of like, you know, it can be hard to tell character strength when there's not a lot of representation. Also feel like I don't see this character like on tower that much too. It's definitely like Potemkin, Johnny. I see Eno like pretty frequently nowadays. Dizzy is actually also pretty popular, which is funny. I think Sin is pretty common. Axel is actually kind of common as well.
Souls?
No, that you can't. Well, actually, Souls are not. Souls are uncommon.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. Ram is disgustingly common. Yeah, Ram is pretty common too.
What happened to the game that I hated?
What happened to the game I hated?
This is not.
You never hated this game. When you were playing, I don't think you hated this. Actually, no, never mind. I heard you get angry. Oh, that's.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much.
Yeah.
And gives
Gotta
a golden
know your
opportunity
know your
to,
combo routes. You
to
know.
Frieza to wall break back.
Wonder why, actually, this is all Red Ditto's fault, actually.
Oh, for
Why Ram is so, like, everyone's picking up Ram. Like, straight up, like, no, there wasn't a lot of people picking up Ram, right? Before Arc World Tour, and then he won Arc World Tour, and now...
I don't know, that's crazy, because Ram has always just been, like, so good. You feel like people would have just been on her from the start, too.
Yeah.
And even after her changes and, like, how she's, like, a lot different with, like, how the swords work and stuff, it's like, she's obviously, like, very strong. So I'm surprised that people would need Red Ditto to just sweep everyone to really, like,
Well, she was strong before, but I think, like, you did have to, like, do Rekka cancels and stuff, right? Which could be a bit of an execution barrier. I'm sure it was harder before, a little bit harder. You know, I'm never gonna compliment my little Valentine, but I mean nowadays it's like it's like straight up. You know,
I just think of that quote when they were, like, interviewing him after he won. He's like, oh, why did you pick Ram? He's like, oh, I just hit far slash.
yeah. I pressed the far slash button. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Like, everyone can press far slash on a Ram. Like, everyone should know that that's, like, should know that feeling.
Ironically,
that she's strong. They shouldn't have to wait for Nate to tell you that.
Yeah. Ironically, I think he uses 5H. Like,
I mean,
like,
also
he uses far
disgustingly
slash.
good broken. But
Yeah, he uses far slash to oh, nice blocks. He uses far slash to like whiff punish, but
ooh, does a double jump, isn't able to punish the throw.
yeah, but in like neutral, I feel like he uses 5H just like, you know, because it covers so much more space. Before Arc World Tour, there was a great gaslighting where everyone said she was like, okay, I don't know about that. I think she was always like, everyone's like, yeah, she's pretty strong.
Except for Christian, obviously. The
Yeah, we
only
don't-
Ram down player you'll ever see in your life.
No, there are some other Ram Evolve Valentine down players. Okay, gets the vest, but no positive bonus. Is just gonna run up and remove the super from exploding, but I guess anything. If it works, it works. If it works, it works. All right, nice BRC forward. All right, Fritza, I see you. Okay,
Oh,
well,
nice super.
I think this was maybe supposed to be safe, but blocked the YRC too, but unfortunately was out of
tried
range.
to take a
Nice.
shot, but Ino's too fast.
I really like these dash blocks.
Good block off of knowing that the chemical love was coming in to try and snipe the...
You know, player dash blocking? I've never seen that before. Right? That's crazy. What? Like, I swear to God, in tower, Ino would have just like dive kicked there. Every Ino would have dive kicked. So, I'm a fan of what I'm seeing from Fritza so far. Controlled chaos, probably still gonna like, you know, it's the character where you just like guess.
Oh, nice air throw.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
Good counter hit. That should be wall break.
I
Gonna
wonder
opt to spin,
what
spin the meter.
they were pressing on Wake Up. I wonder if it was supposed to be super.
Oh, now you got to be really worried about it with the 100 meter, except for...
Oh, drop the combo.
Drop the 6H. You hate to see it. And
Oh,
the
that's gonna
BRC
be
is
it.
going to... Nice.
Yeah, both
Alright.
players kind of dropping a lot of things right now.
Risa coming out on top there, kind of making the most of the mistakes that Psychopath was giving him.
That's a lot of
Big counter hit. Okay, yeah, that'll be a burst. Oh,
Okay, that was
okay.
that was a
Sure.
more of the Ino that I know right there.
Eats a huge anti-air. Phantom's got a ton of meter to burn.
Nice,
and-
6B.
Nice.
Okay, this one's safe. This one's
Yeah,
safe.
Frisa's ready for it this time. And we'll see what the punish is going to be. Okay, yeah, PRCs to make it safe.
Oh no!
Oh.
Okay, well it worked out in the end. It was supposed to be air throw. Instead, got whiffed JD into something. I don't know what happened there, but
Okay, hard knockdown. Let's see, high-low. What is Frisa going to go for?
flex shield.
Oh,
back
he went
dash.
Bro.
Oh no! Drop the combo. Still gonna be alive after. Oh, I lied.
Wow, we got the meter for it. I was not expecting it.
I did not look at. I did not peep the meter. And, despite the games being pretty close, Psycho Phantom gonna be able to claim it 3-0.
Close 3-0.
Close 3. Yeah, it was close
3-0.
to.
Close 3-0.
It was close. Ooh, get Brone over here.
Brendan.
He's right there.
Brone.
I mean, just walk over there, take off the headset, and get him. You wanted to take a break, right?
Huh?
You wanted to take a break.
I sure.
Station 22,
All right, Seri versus Remilia. I think these two have played once, maybe, if ever. It should be funny though. It should be fun. I don't know how much experience Seri has against Bridget, especially like a Bridget of Remilia's quality. Have these two ever played each other?
Remilia says she has. And she says Seri's actually pretty good at it. I don't know if that means... that word... Oh. Well, we got...
I won 3-1, okay.
Seri, probably not so much anymore, but he used to play online a lot, so... And Remilia plays with Tower too, so I'm sure they've come across each other.
Yeah.
They just run their regular... Running your actual tag online? What a crazy thought.
Seri? Seri does.
Both of them, right?
Remilia, no, well, kind of. Remilia's name is like Free Remilia or something.
Yeah. I don't know why she has free herself in there, I'm not gonna lie, but...
Well, I think
It's
I think it's like a shot at like Digblig.
Oh.
Because Digblig had like Free Milia or something like that for a while.
But yeah, I'm sure they've come across each other. I'm sure the way she worded it, I'm sure also we see on the second monitor here. They've played once before in brackets. It was a 3-1 in Remilia's favor, February 2025. So it's been quite a few months since they ran into each other in bracket.
Yeah. Milia deserves oppression.
Yeah, characters at mad cheap.
That's like more than half the roster.
Remilia especially.
More than half the roster is mad cheap.
She might be the. She's like the worst cheap character.
Wait, what? What do you mean by
She's
that?
cheap as hell, and also she's like
The worst.
only okay in the meta. And she still has a better matchup spread than Batman.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say how good she is.
Yeah, I mean,
I think she's good.
I mean, it's the thing with a lot of the cast where she has the tools to do good things, but just how the meta is nowadays will not permit that. It's just about being a meathead, spending your resources as belligerently as possible, locking them into like no interaction scenarios that do a bunch of damage. Or she could sort of put you into situations, except she does no damage. She dies instantly, so.
Yeah, I think it's also just like there's not a lot of like top level Milia players.
Yeah, at the moment.
It is actually just like Walter is the best, straight up.
I mean,
and Walter doesn't travel, so
Walter
it's
doesn't
kind of like you don't see a lot of Milias like doing super well in tournament. I think it's just because like none of us are like at Walter's level, to be
yeah.
honest.
Last DNS, he went 0-2 on Millia and then switched to chip and then reverse swept. So.
What?
Last DNS, I think Walter went 0-2 to Nubenheimer on Millia and then switched to chip and reverse swept. So that tells you about that character.
What, Chip? Tells you about Chip?
Tells you about Chip, tells you about Millia.
Oh,
Anyway,
you never know. Sometimes just like changing the character can just be all.
Yeah, Millia looking pretty in control. I don't know what kind of funky mix that was from Seri. I have a feeling that's probably somewhat unintentional. But Millia with a pretty big lead here. So with explosive power, but on Bridget, it's pretty hard to find like a very clean opening.
What is going on?
Something's never
Oh my god.
make his way in. I saw the Remilia. I saw Bridget point the finger. Can I grab?
I like
no,
this.
no. Okay, there it is. Wow. Okay, there. Kills on the very low health Bridget. I think Remilia tried to do like reversal super, like the Roger one. Oh, there it is. But couldn't come out in time. And,
They're so funny to watch.
something's never changed. Okay, he just tried to match on like up. Oh, drops conversion, but gets flipped lows. Multi-hit lows. Multi-hit 2S lows are kind of good sometimes. Especially kind of good against someone who's mashing DP a lot,
Yeah.
who's buffering DP all the time on defense. Oh, tricky.
Oh yeah, that one.
Bring him all the
That's
way.
wrong. You have one more guess left here, and
Safe jump. Yeah. Seri trying to test the waters, like, you know, maybe she might go for a grab or something, or to see if this is really true, but
yeah,
he-
no
there's-
reason to go for trap there. Actually,
yeah, you just
you have meter. You just like go for the high.
meter, have the health lead.
One more hit would do it.
Oh, good stag. I don't know if that was kind of hit recovery or if Seri tried to do something else afterwards. But a burst probably going to be forced out. On both sides. Good CS punish on the Vortex.
Well, it looks like Seri's strategy is honestly just like gamble. Like not even play like neutral. They're just like they're just like sending it. You know.
Yeah, that's,
Maybe the neutral is like so bad that they feel like they have to do that.
It's pretty tough. I can see it being pretty tough.
Yeah,
R
for
slash is pretty hard to navigate around 5H as well. She's dancing around in the sky. Like Soul's best long range send option is like 6S, and it's hard to cover that ground. I can see it. So yeah, sometimes, but that's kind of the thing against Zoder. Sometimes you just gotta leverage your health and higher damage. Just go for gambles.
Yeah.
But so far, we're really keep doing a pretty good job of keeping Seri in control.
Yeah, Remilia looking pretty powerful so far. Okay, there we go.
DP after the safe jump, I hate to see that. Why did I even safe jump if I'm just gonna get DP'd after the safe jump? I feel like such an idiot. But yeah, look at that. One clean hit from Seri brings a life total all the way back.
I'm not gonna lie, Seri got some. He has some really good combo. Just super. Well,
Wow, Remilia does the burst right at the end of the combo. I'm not sure what the game plan is here. That might cost her this game.
I will say something about Remilia is I feel like they emotionally burst too often.
Maybe.
Like their bursts are often pretty questionable. I've seen a lot of like hero bursts from them.
Yeah, that looked pretty cut and dry to me. It's like, all right, you just take burst.
Yeah,
on the
you
ground,
just let
no
it.
problem.
You just let it go.
It feels bad to like, you know, be up 100 health to them having 30 and like to blow it all away. So you change your mind last second. Ooh, I can do it.
I think if they got rid of that habit, you know,
Oh,
watch
wow.
out. Honestly,
You get a 5H pickup off the counter advantage bringer of its side.
I was gonna say that one thing that I feel like is kind of underlooked on Seri. He's got those combos.
Yeah,
He got those combos.
He's been got
Yeah,
those.
he's always had those combos. Okay.
No deflect comes out, but Remilia able to block correctly, but guesses on the 6 speed.
Is this death?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she's not going to be showing up to Guilty Gear Dual Rulers 2 after that one.
No, she did get. Bridget got owned in story, I'm pretty sure.
You got what?
She got beat up in story, I think. By just the random mooks that everyone else is like, destroy. She's like the job, she's like the henchman to show how powerful.
Oh, really? I did not watch the anime.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of looking weak, 80% health combo by Seri into a nice pickup off the back, catching the backdash. Yeah, what should have been, or like what could have been a 2-0 is now a 1-1.
Hey,
Oh wow,
yeah.
that is
Oh!
a series of very unfortunate events for Remilia. First, wall assault right into the DP and then gets domed by a CS right afterwards. This is going to be a very tall comeback to make. Wow, yeah, that is not a true safe jump.
I thought it safe jumps, but you could 6-speed it.
I actually don't know, but it worked. So
Yeah, if it works, it works. Oh my god, she's dead.
this move, man, this move.
This character. Oh!
Wait, this is still hard though. Oh my gosh, Seri fell for it. It was so obvious she was gonna go for it, but even when you're in the match, it's completely different.
Chance?
Chance. This is doable.
Chance? Oh, they're afraid.
Don't. Oh wow,
Okay.
the yo-yo coming back actually saved her there.
Oh,
The IP max gets checked. Can't wall break though. No YC. Oh, there it is. But
Oh, you
Seri-
tried to bait the gold burst or something. Oh!
the Seri special.
Why not?
The
Why
Seri
not?
special. Remilia almost had that, but this is Seri. Something he always does when the situation gets panicky, and against
Go.
Seri, the situation gets
That's a
panicky
go.
a lot. It's gonna be with something.
Oh, it combos!
With something, it's a DP. First forced out of Remilia, but able to whip punish the advantage breaker. Forced out deflect. That's actually really good for Remilia.
I don't know how good deflect is against Bridget.
Not really.
I feel like just cause like her mix naturally like pushes her forward.
Yeah.
This is like super nullified.
It doesn't really get you off. At most, it'll. Oh wow, that was great CS punish on the advantage breaker coming down. Back to Spear C, able to punish the CS. Jesus.
Like I'm sure there are spots where you can't deflect shield, but like I don't think in that situation.
Oh, no fear of the DP after the staff there.
You know, sometimes you gotta enforce your turn. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay.
6 feet? Yeah, there we go. Hard to get a combo.
I don't think he gets a combo there. Yeah. Yeah. But
Gets combo. 2K, wall throw. Great fuzzy jump by Remilia. Should be able to kill. If she doesn't drop. Oh, this is scaling way too hard actually. Just bring it to the wall. Bring it to the wall. No, it didn't splat.
Oh.
But a bait on the DP. Remilia fighting for her life here. Like that one bad burst from earlier could be changing the whole trajectory.
Really kind of changed the momentum of this match.
But right now, Remilia has Seri boxed into the corner. DP out.
I'm not gonna lie, I never liked doing backdash as a way to like bait. against DP characters, just because the DP, it feels like I still get hit by the DP a lot.
That happens too, but Bridget's backdash is really, really good, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's plus. You cannot mash there.
Yeah, it's very ugly looking. I don't see any other soul who does that. I don't see any soul who does that.
Optin tries to do it. Oh my god, she's alive.
Oh wow, I can't believe it. No invincible super on the side of Remilia. Yeah, I just DP out that.
Smart.
Seri on set point. He was on set point last round actually. I just didn't bring it up. But Remilia fighting for a life. That was a great pickup. That was a great pickup off the backdash catch.
Oh,
that is not what you want to
this
see.
is
Pretty dire.
this is looking real bad.
This is pretty dire. Remilia has a tall comeback to make. Pretty far off from burst. Definitely not going to build it back. Wild assault. 450.
Yeah, just do the 50-50.
Oh, doesn't
doesn't get the clean hit.
It's the second time he's missed up the clean hit actually. So.
Oh, questionable RC there
Wild
too.
assault. 5D doesn't kill.
Oh, he's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again.
Who would have thought? 5D again. Oh!
Come on, man. That was the most obvious thing in the world right there. And now, Remilia still got a...
Oh my god, just double jump backwards into DP.
Dude.
Never change. Never change there.
Never change. That's the type of opponent where you, dude, I'd be mad if I lost. And you had to deal with that for a while. Seri better than Apho? Confirmed? Transitive property?
By transitive property. He's getting there. Hello, friends.
Wait, that means he's in winners finals, right?
It is winners finals. That means
He has a shot to win this week, actually.
If I get gate kept, if they
he could beat Brone very easily.
No. If Brone or Remilia kill me in losers, then Seri has a very good chance of winning. But if I reach Seri, he will die.
Would you rather play against Seri or Optin?
Optin. He plays too solid. I just beat him.
Oh, Optin?
I mean, I could.
Yeah, they definitely played differently.
I could do well into both, but Seri's poses a bigger threat. IMO.
Seri is the scarier one,
Yeah.
definitely. Whereas
Not saying-
Optin is the more solid one, and I think in gear, you'd rather be scary than solid.
Yeah, you can be both.
You can be both. That's like the
Jonathan,
goal.
That's Jonathan.
Yeah,
But,
that's the goal. You
dude,
want to
it's
be
hard.
both,
It's
but,
hard.
but there's a balance for sure. Okay, so Psycho Phantom probably on the Alpha. Or no, okay, starting with Leo this time
Thank God.
against the Bedman.
This guy needs to get off his secondaries.
I don't think they probably don't consider it a secondary.
His Elfo?
Yeah.
He's trolling. Leo is definitely his
Alpha
primary.
is pretty good.
Dude, you can't tell with them. You can only tell once. You can only tell by their neutral.
Yeah, I would have 6P'd that right there.
You would not
I
have.
would have.
Dude, DP? I'm surprised the flash kick got traded. Brone should have got hit for that.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Leo is he probably considers Leo his main, but
God, the slow shimmy got him, man.
oh,
But Brone did not capitalize whatsoever. He got a 2K punish. That did nothing. Nice.
Oh.
Tap does. Gets the super wall, not super wall break. Sorry, positive bonus wall break. One hit, gets the round for Brone. Yeah, 5K. He's not queuing up flash kick on the BRC. That's the entire reason to do it. Nice. 2K, that's sneaky.
yeah, there is a gap in between 2K and 2D there, so if you know it, then you got it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, Brone immediately switching to more stagger pressure.
Yeah. Tries to keep Psycho Phantom on his toes. I think it's a combination of the main projectiles he's shooting at really short ranges. It's just annoying Psycho Phantom and just kind of capitalizing on his approach.
That's the second time he's hit him with that same exact setup with the tap dust right there. It is something to keep in mind is just in general when he has the spin error or the bomb error, they will probably go for tap dust because it will combo.
Yeah. Not only will it combo, it will cover it, and it will make it very ambiguous to see. That's kind of hard. Sometimes I just default to blocking high.
It is a good idea.
What a bait.
The new combo?
The Magneto swipers.
I'm gonna activate the ultimate.
The ultimate, the install.
Ultimate. gonna
Queues
have
up
an
another
error.
one.
Yeah.
And he's gonna launch it. Oh my god, got interrupted because of DRC. Wow. Oh, wow. 100 meter though. Brone is not in a precarious spot whatsoever.
He can just back up. Fire Needle, all, dude, I'm saying alt now. Oh my god. I just deleted that game.
Yeah, it's time to reinstall.
No.
Please.
I hate that game.
Just one game.
I hate that game. It was 2 games for me.
That's right. Dude, the tap dust again gets covered. Psycho Phantom
Oh.
is trying to flash kick, bro. He's trying to flash kick for sure. He just needs to release it.
Right. Brone in another great spot here. Run up DP is going, well, you know, sometimes it'd be like that.
Yeah. Getting flash kicked, and then he tries to run his offense, immediately gets his momentum thwarted by Wake Up Super.
I wonder how this matchup goes. I actually don't know, because there's not a lot of Leo players, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's just Nitro nowadays.
Yeah, it's Nitro.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Well,
No,
at like the highest level, right? It is.
Well, there's like Japanese Leos.
Oh.
No, guess who he? Well, you don't really see his name anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Leonard just kind of got wiped from the face of the earth or something. Yo, it's good. You want in? Hello. Did everyone say happy birthday to Jason Lay?
Yes. Why
Very
did you
good.
dox him?
They'll see him. They'll see him. There's a lot of. That's a very common name.
I don't think I've ever met a Jason.
You have. There's at least one you've met.
True.
It's okay.
All right, Red Wallace. Does this break? No,
No,
way,
of course
right?
not.
Yeah.
I think he messed up the combo. There's a route there, but it's a
Oh,
little
right.
weird.
Wait, does this hit?
Yeah, that thing's huge, dude.
Oh, I don't know.
Very.
I don't know because our Leo player doesn't play the game anymore. What the heck?
Yeah, 2H like that? Nuts. Wait, Psycho Phantom getting around. No, not yet.
Did he go for the command throw? Is that
No,
what I
he went
saw?
for S. Back turn S.
Oh.
Psycho Phantom does go for command throws, unusually enough. I think that thing is so troll. Wow, what a tech. Brone is a techer.
It
Hard on.
definitely doesn't really make sense. Just because like you can stance cancel throw and it's like much faster,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Exactly.
And it's not like the situation after the command throw is much better either.
Yeah, it
Actually,
is-
I think it's worse, right?
It is
Straight
for sure
up
worse. You don't get Oki, you don't get your back turn. Nice IB throws. Oh, very nice. Not a true punish because Leo can backdash away from it, but you gotta show it at least once.
Oh, the fuzzy overhead, but it's gonna drop because Brone sucks.
I'm saying.
One
Brone is
assault.
dude, Brone is just scrambling for that last hit now and he's gonna pay dearly for it. No wall break though. Oh, never mind. You just want to
Boy,
get put in the blender.
Look at him do the shuffle. Oh no.
No.
Wake up throw.
Wake up, throw,
Scrub.
dude.
Scrub.
Scrubber.
What if he just did JH there?
Who knows?
Back turn H. Sorry, not JH. Back turn H.
Anything could have happened.
Oh, the people are screaming in the background.
They're popping off.
Oh boy, Apho versus Draken. Off stream. On stream, I believe, is probably Brone versus Seri. So, quick history about this. As I'm joined by Mr. Birthday Boy here. What is this pin? Oh, it's those guys.
the Bro Fam.
right? Luane, is it?
Lwayne and Samoy and I forgot what.
Uh-huh.
Tomoy.
Why don't
Tommy
you,
and
why don't
Sammy.
you play Grand Blue Fantasy Rising?
Because that game
versus-
sucks ass.
Is this true?
So I'm told.
I know people didn't
haven't-
like it the first like 2 seasons or something, but I haven't heard anything like super bad about this one.
If 6XL is still the way it is, there's no reason for me to play that game.
They nerfed it.
Did they nerf it?
It's still like a main part of the game because that they wanted it to be like, you know, one of their main. It's like how Wild Assault is like described, right? But
Maybe-
it's like better balanced now. But I think the bigger issue with Grand Blue, from what I heard, was like the Brave counters. But they
Oh.
nerfed that as well. Maybe they didn't nerf enough, but
Why? Because it was just so profitable to just spam the Brave counters.
yeah, you just like spam the Brave counters and it's like there's nothing you can do.
Maybe for Galleon, maybe I give it a try.
Simp. You're not?
There's something wrong with you if you're not.
Galleon?
Dude.
She's okay. Oh wait, who are the other like Grand Blue characters? I think there was one that I was like, oh that girl looks cool.
Matera?
What?
Matera?
Is that like isn't that the Ino of
Yes.
of Grand Blue? No, not that girl. No, I'm talking about the
Your entire
upcoming
existence is
character.
people just sidestepping every single move you have and then you die.
Yeah. Rising.
Did you win? Oh my god.
Wait, who did he play?
He was playing Radiance.
Was it Mag? I don't think it was Mag. It might have been Mag. There's no pictures. Whatever. Anyway, I was talking about this, the history of these two, and it pretty much is that ever since Seri has come here, he's honestly had Brone's number quite a bit. But like there was like a time where Brone actually like lost like literally like 5 straight times, which was really funny. And then like I think like it's been like a month or so at this point. Brone finally beat Seri like 3-2, and now Brone just hasn't lost ever since. And this has happened before too, with Brone and Apho, where I think Brone is just a very streaky player against certain people. So he'll take his L's for quite a bit, and then he'll be unstoppable once he finally figures it out. And right now it's looking good. I mean, he's going to reset here, gonna be able
nice
to
back
bash it out. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and you know that's going to come because obviously it's an option. And
Yeah, I think Seri just didn't get their DP there. Brone is the best wake-up back throw in the world. Have you seen Apology Man?
always gets away with it. Apology Man made a career off of that. Brone has a way to go.
The on-hit grab. Oh, another grab. Oh, wait, that's interesting. Seri trying to keep Brone in the corner, but is unsuccessful, and Brone is just gonna... Dude, that JS is so cracked.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, nice. Brone's also really good at like staggering and like knowing when you want to go in. I feel like, yeah, he just always has my timings down when I play against him. All right, but Seri says, screw that, and does run up far slash. He's gonna be rewarded for his efforts. All right. Backdash BRC, trying to bait out the throw tech, but Brone just holding strong.
Got the mash, but wasn't able to convert to the spin, unfortunately. But Bro will change that anyways.
Oh,
and nice
we got
6P over
yeah.
6S.
Okay. Nice mash.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, good DP on Terry's part. And now we're back to Bedman neutral.
Bedman neutral with 100.
Yeah,
Yeah, gonna pop it. You have to deal with this for 10 seconds, and then he's gonna just do it again. And, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, he just needs one hit. You're losing all your meter. You know,
And
it's looking rough.
okay, wake up gold first. That's big. Oh,
And immediately responding. With
that
white
sucks.
wonderful.
Well played from Brone. I mean, he utilized his resources basically as well.
I
as
love
he
utilizing my resource in this game. Bedman does get a lot of resource nowadays. Ever since the health changes, he is now like is he the second highest HP, effective HP in the game now? Is he? He's definitely like top 5, but I don't exactly remember which one. Anyway, Brone up 2-0. Like I said, seems like he's figured Seri out, and He's gonna. I mean, Seri's gonna have to dig deep if he wants to make this comeback. But okay, not gonna be able to punish that one. And nice and simple for Brone to finish off that round. What is this breaking news? Trading center Mark Williams to the Phoenix Suns for the 29th pick and the 20th. Okay, who cares, man?
You just saw Shams on my timeline, and your eyes just lit up.
If a player is getting traded for only draft picks, that player is not an impactful player. Well, sorry, I don't want to say that, but it's not like an exciting trade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, big ground viper there to get things started here. Wake up 6B, yeah, that's good. Nice smash on the JS. And okay, the combo's gonna drop. Brone is at one more hit. Doesn't really need to force anything. I'm surprised he's still engaging with Seri, to be honest. But he's gonna be able to get that last hit. I think Seri was just trying to DP there, and fortunately for him, he was still in the air, so not able to get that DP out. Mark Williams reportedly failed his physical, and so the trade did not even happen.
I love when Sentinel is even more.
Oh, it's Sentinel.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
man.
I just thought that was funny seeing those right next to each other.
All right, let's see if the Pistons did anything. I doubt it. I didn't even realize they didn't even have a.
They didn't have first round.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, it doesn't look like anything happened.
Oh, OKC had two. We had 2 first round picks. Isn't that great? The rich get richer.
We did it. Huh?
We did it.
You have no connection.
We
to that team.
specifically did it.
You have no connection to that team.
Fine. I've got all the connection I need.
Why wouldn't you just pick Golden State is right there.
'Cause I'm not from here.
Sacramento is right
I'm
there.
not from here.
Where are you from?
I'm from OC.
You're not even.
So I should be a Lakers fan.
You're not even. Yeah,
I
the
should-
Lakers
I
are
should
right.
be a
The
Lakers
Clippers are right there. You
No,
have four justifiable choices.
Nope.
Actually, no, Sacramento probably not. But you had 3 justifiable choices, and you chose Oklahoma City because they were by far the strongest team.
I'm visiting there. I'm visiting there in August.
You haven't even visited
I
yet.
will be there. I will.
That's
be there in
crazy. You
August.
haven't even visited. I hope Oklahoma is like, no offense to Oklahomans, but it's just because I'm hating on him right
It's
now.
fine.
But I hope it's the most dog shit place you've ever been.
It's fine. Have you seen the statistics that people keep posting?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
map of like 41st in education, like 49th in child obesity, like 50th in literacy. It's bad out there. It's really bad out there.
Oklahoma, really?
They like have some of the worst, like least educated,
Which
impoverished
state is like the
people.
worst?
I think like West Virginia.
West Virginia.
West Virginia is like the most impoverished state.
Is it because it's like just mega? There's like no urban cities.
Like yeah, like the whole like Appalachians area is just
Yeah.
like super impoverished.
That's right. I do remember West Virginia is covered in like mountains or something,
Yeah,
and it's small. So
yeah. But when I called my grandma after the finals and she wished me, that was my birthday present. Was a chip. Was the ring. We did it.
anyway, we got Radiance back on the Axle. Interesting.
Wait, this is a new development. This has been a long time coming.
Oh.
Holy moly!
He still got it.
It's crazy
Still-
how much
oh,
more
no,
exciting
he
this
doesn't
is
got it
than
anymore.
okay.
He
No,
doesn't got it anymore. Might be over. Might be cooked. No, especially when you burst like that. Well, I know that Bridgets don't like this matchup.
Yeah, because Axel's one of the few people that can kind of outzone her
that was
long,
definitely a mess up.
her long buns, right?
Okay.
And obviously he's very good at dealing with people trying to get in on him, which Bridget obviously wants to do.
Low? Yeah. All right. You know, anytime I see Bridget move forward, I just press grab. Because it also will be like Rock the Baby. Like the only moves where she actually moves forward during her pressure is like Rock the Baby, right? And and Blue Wild Assault. So you can just grab it. Of course, there are spacings where it whiffs, but
All right, Remilia with the quick cleanup on game 1. We'll see if Radiance is going to commit to his.
I think
Axel
he
pick.
is going to commit. I was talking to him because he played Axel last week too.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So this isn't new then.
Yes, but I mean he's been on Sin for quite a while.
For so long,
Yeah,
like,
literally
well
for
over
the
a
entire
year.
season. Yeah. So, yeah, going back to his roots here. Looking a little rusty, a little crusty.
I'm
I'm not
telling you,
gonna lie.
WD-40, just get it all up on that.
Oh,
Bad time for Sickle Sword.
all right. Well, the thing is, once Bridget gets in, it's she's in. So, see what. Okay. Oh my God! He drifted back into it.
Drifted back
That's
into
really
the
funny.
6B, that's crazy.
Right. Blocks. Blue Wall Assault to get back in.
Open him up,
And
and that'll be it.
also use the flex shield too, trying to stay in that round and. Another deflect shield. This time working out, so that's nice. Okay. Yeah, Bridget, she's doing a great job of jumping Rensen and just like being really annoying, staying outside of the range. Despite everything, like it's not like Radiance. Radiance does have a health lead.
Oh.
Okay, well this might.
Okay, yeah, good
works.
burst.
Still has the time one.
And
He's
is
gonna
able
use
to
it.
block it. Nice.
Oh my God, just sent it. Now you're in the fun zone. Grab. Gonna need to grab him one more time if he wants to break before the wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Nice
tech.
6B.
Oh, but
Is this
super-
gonna do enough damage? It will.
definitely
Yeah.
kills. Yep.
Axel, not the tankiest character, and I guess it was a 6B starter, right? 6B is actually a pretty good starter if you can combo into it, or combo after it. Wi-Fi network connection lost. That's unlucky. Big contest with the 5H, forcing out the burst on Radiance. Another 5H. Yeah, it just looks like Remilia really knows the spots, places where she can contest, where she can go in. Another big 5H. That's the 5th 5H counter hit we've seen just this round. And 2S starter here, 90%.
Oh my God, he died.
rotation. Yeah, he is gonna die there. Nice job from Radiance, sniping out some of these air approaches, and well, something happened there. Not gonna get the super, probably would have been enough to kill, but let's see if he can close it out here. Run up throw, yeah, fair enough. You got it, bro. Run up full screen throw, zoner classic.
Got you quaking. That's the ultimate mental stack.
Oh,
Except for when
quick
Nago
command
does it.
grab. Oh, that's pretty unfortunate, that 2S. 2S whip there.
Oh,
Another command grab. Okay. Good adjustments from Radiant so far, honestly. Like, just being way more aggressive. Oh, and yeah, taking up
Nice.
the space. This should. Oh, no RC, but he's gonna be able to seal it with the grab. That's true mix. What's true mix? Run up full screen throw. Look at this guy so interested in basketball after his team won the championship.
Sorry. I just watching two zoners playing. It's, you know, that's not the most exciting matchup in the world.
Bridget is, I would not call her a zoner.
She's got tools in the neutral.
Nice. That was a really good reversal. Snail. You know one thing? I think Radiance doesn't. Well, okay, it's a little different against Bridget, but I feel like he always RCs after Snail immediately when it's like, maybe your opponent will let you get away with it. It's the same thing with like Kai Stun Dipper, where it's like sometimes you just let it rip, and you have meter, so your opponent expects you to like
Cancel it.
yeah.
And then you get away with saving yourself from it. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe we just try it for the one time, see if it works out.
Well, okay, no. Against Bridget, I feel like it's definitely different because she can just press one button and it hits you. But against other characters, you have to like maybe dash forward. It's a little bit better. Oh, nice jump there from Remilia, but not a good meaty. And is gonna immediately DP to cover their mistake. Yeah. 50-50s are coming out and is going to get their burst baited.
But not a huge punish off of it. They've still got a chance we can get some space going. Okay, there's his chance.
I like that confirm too.
Oh, just a little too far forward.
A little
for the
too late.
2S.
Oh yeah, the throw.
Oh, it doesn't
More.
combo. Oh, okay. That'll do it.
All right. Not a bad showing from Radiance, you know. Definitely de-rusting the Axel after Axel not making an appearance for like a year.
Well, yeah, a year.
Well,
easily.
I think well over it.
Yeah.
Next on stage.
Yeah, Remilia is going to advance, and I
We're winners
believe
loser semis.
yeah, I believe we're into our last couple of games here. I'm gonna ask Brone to swap me out because I want to play some games.
Because that has been dead for a minute.
Looks like it's up for us.
Yeah. It's been like below.
I don't know. I want to ditch too. Can you solo?
Why'd that stinky commentator just ditch you on your birthday? Not quite, but close enough.
If he wants to play Strive, he can go play Strive. I'm not going to stop him.
Remilia versus Apho, run back from earlier in the brackets. Flasco. I didn't watch the first set initially, but I did see Apho on the Lewis. So I'm not quite sure how he lost that. Unfiltered thoughts. Oh, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. I have so many things to say. Actually, that's kind of a lie. It's been a while since I fought the character, so the deep burning fire within me has gone down a little bit. But if he makes it back to Grands and I have to fight him, then oh boy, you'll hear me afterwards. That's for sure. Last time I played this character, I did not have a good time. Because the thing about Gold Lewis Dickinson is that you have to be 100% on point. No mistakes ever. You must backdash every slow BT. You must 6B every JD, or else you just lose. And then you mess up once, and it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It's so hopeless. But tis the nature of Guilty Gear Strive. But Remilia was able to overcome it earlier in the bracket. We'll see if she's able to replicate that. Oh, is that I wonder if that's the conversion. Counter hit 5H to charge Wild Assault. Either way, Remilia burst early. It's a little spooky to have to spend your burst that early. Ideally, the burst is your most important resource against like every character in the game, but the heavy hitters especially. So the fact that you have to spend it so early is pretty not great. Oh, wow, that was a great 6B evasion by Remilia. Should not break the wall here. Actually, you get some positive back, so I see the argument, but Wild Assault 50, Gold Lewis is, I mean, he definitely should not spend the resource, but on the tip of a hat. It could swing.
Uh-oh.
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Back to 40% health. One more mix-up will do it.
Nice.
Apho tried to
Good-
cheese.
Good use of the DP there.
Yeah, Apho tried to cheese with his patented JP whiff into grab, but that was scary because that was the safe jump, technically, if he chose to. Great 6B. But knowing that Apho like is on 1 health, is going to go for some sort of robbery. So, but really doing a good job keeping of Apho boxing the corner. The 2K starter is what you want in the corner. 2K 6H corner only
They don't
combo.
give him back burst, but that's not that big of an issue when you're on such a...
Well, it is a big issue, but it's not an issue you can avoid. Actually, no, it is an issue you could mitigate, thanks to Jonathan Tene's recently uploaded video where he talks about the resources on hit and how you should adapt your combo accordingly to try to minimize the burst gain. Wow, that was a great flash cancel.
Give that one a watch.
Oh, missed the conversion there, but Apho bites immediately with the throw.
Goes for a desperation throw and does not pan out for him, unfortunately.
Really looking in control. Apho has not found a good opening. He needs to stop getting doinked so hard. I should look at the screen more. Why is he? Okay, I was about to say, why is he getting hit so bad in neutral? Now I see it. Oh, there he is. Just 1 JD over the 5H is all you need. I don't know why he decided to backdash after being like plus 15, but you know, I'm sure that was a misinput. Oh, rolls right into the drone of burst. It's forced. just peppering her with the minigun, even though there's like no knockdown or anything. It's just a pest to her. She totally could do air yo-yo. I don't know why she keeps
it
doing
is
ground.
like good, right? Because it gets rid of the yo-yo, so it's not like
Yeah.
completely
I mean, since Remilia wasn't jumping, then it worked out, and it's extremely not risky actually. He can put the minigun away extremely fast now.
For how big that gun is, it's got a really quick holster time. Whipping out the Negev.
Oh, catches it anti-low, unable to get a full conversion there. Ooh, of course he bursts. Why do I even bother asking? Fails to lock her down. Did minigun as if it was going to do anything when the drone was already out. Just threw away his burst for I say no reason, but it's Guildhouse. Let's be real. It really does not matter. But yeah, Remilia looking in a pretty strong position, spending a lot of resources, breaking up that risk bit by bit. This is actually going to do a chunk to even Guildhouse. Super, unfortunately, he's building that back his burst bit by bit. Remilia keeping her eye on it. Built the 50 meter just in time. Good meter awareness. Thanks to the positive bonus, she built so much meter off that string. Looking in a really powerful position. Huge life lead. Really scary because this is still Guildhouse. Full security. Has burst. 50 bar. But she gets to run a safe jump off this and can just run the sequence however she wants. Disengage safely. While the salt stuffs the startup.
Why the salt?
Yep.
Very good on Remilia's part. Just a little slow from Apho there.
Yeah. Definitely a little
Committed to it right away, then he probably would have gotten the iframes off of it. But
a little scary. He was trying to catch a retreat with the Wild Assault because ever since they buffed Wild Assault range. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. That is the round, unfortunately.
Basically, yeah. That's the Season 1 CS jump cancel. Really a little autopilot on that one. She's probably feeling probably a little comfortable since she's up 2-0. So she's like, yeah, I'm just going to go for it. But hopefully that's a reminder, that's a wake-up call. Like, hey, it's Guildhouse, take it. You can't slack off. Oh, would you look at that? She's a little while off of burst. She gets domed by it.
And this is looking to just be one of those Guildhouse games, you know? They happen sometimes more
Yeah,
quickly.
honestly, it's just looking like, obviously you don't give up here, but it's essentially a go next angle.
Yeah.
Always look at that.
And the minigun will clean things up.
Could have bursted there and with a sliver of health, but it's like, it's so pointless. just go next. Just save us all some time. But yeah, really.
Dust yourself off, and hopefully this one will go a little bit better.
Honestly, pretend that game didn't even happen. The right play is just pretending that game didn't happen. Oh shoot, gets whip punished. The switch. Oh, gets safe jumps.
Okay, yeah, that's a burst out of you.
Frame shot with the H follow up, but rolls the wrong way. Pretty scrappy here, but Remilia comes out on top. Dropping these combos, that's not what you want to see. Oh my gosh, just pumps it out for full damage. And the hard knockdown. What? What? No, I can't. If I speak now, it won't stop. Just Apho playing it pretty patiently, letting it regen. Great 6P by Remilia. Might spend Wild Assault to push the offense further. IBs, but Remilia makes her way right back in. This won't kill because it's Guildhouse. If it was any lesser character, it definitely would have killed. Remilia, she has a tough call to make. The top dust barely kills. It didn't even build the meter actually, so if it didn't kill, she would be left in a little bit of an ugly situation afterwards. But Remilia on set point flies right over the minigun. Apho holding the burst for now. Oh, that was a good awareness on the roll. Look at that. 1-6P while he's in the corner, by the way. He's in the corner and gets a full side swap 70% combo. What a He could have RC'd off that BT and killed there, by the way. He was just unaware. He was just not looking at the screen. But really tall comeback to make Remilia. It's not going to be happening. This is so bad. So bad. Now Remilia is going onto still potentially set point, but she's going at the huge burst disadvantage right now. Apho could probably spend Wall Assault extremely early and build it back. Or with like off to spin the burst. Apho getting a little predictable with the minigun. Just getting donked on the way down. He should probably use some more discretion. That could I was about to say that could have been a side switch, and he did 5k 2D, and it was still a side switch. What a character. What a character. Remilia just keeping it straightforward with her offense, cranking the risk up bit by bit, but Apho finds his way to Nash out. He's going to bring it back into the corner. Has full security to keep her jailed there. This is looking extremely bad for Remilia. She needs to find a way out. 4 framers, it's too tricky to escape. Oh my gosh.
Yo.
That 6P into the slow overhead did not combo because Gold was plays now. But caught sleeping, or not sleeping. It's just really hard. It's really hard. What was a pretty comfortable 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Apho's starting to get some momentum off of that Gold Lewis game, and he's carrying it through. We'll see if he can go for the reverse sweep.
Dude, Apho just keeps doing the worst miniguns possible. And, I mean, it's good to force it first out. So, we'll see if Apho keeps doing it, because he seriously does not care.
Oh, okay. JS beats the JD there, and we're going to
opt to keep the corner.
Oh,
good
6B on the roll.
Cross up. Yep.
Yeah, switches sides wisely.
Opt to just spend the wire C to make his way in. Best in class wire C, post wire C situation.
Drone is out. Okay, nice.
Apho getting a little
Remilia
sloppy with his, a little sloppy with the anti-airs. That's the point of those moves. The Roger, the Anji JD air stalls, they catch your autopilot anti-airs. You got to be pretty aware when you're looking to target them. Oh, Remilia's dropping these combos. That is not what you want. Oh no, this is scary. If Apho gets a single good hit, Remilia might be forced to spend her burst. Oh my gosh, that BT cancel almost hit her JD directly. But Remilia managed to finally go up around in this final game while maintaining the burst. This is the best position you're going to be in. That's a good start, pushes Apho to the corner. Nails him with the 2H. Defends Wall Assault, spending it all. Cranking the risk almost to 100%. Apho looking for a 5D, but instead just gets
a counter hit.
Oh my gosh!
But he's not able to capitalize off it.
That is a huge missed opportunity. Oh my god.
And the gold burst hit. Oh my gosh.
Oh, base the DP, can't get a combo though because it's air blocked. DP again. yeah. Remilia is pretty aggressive with the DPs. I like that. I like that when it works. Oh, the 2K's gonna catch there. There's no opening there. Remilia better not drop this. One good hit might be able to get her there. This super should kill. Remilia.
Yep. And whew, by the skin of her teeth, she will pass the Apho test and move on to our losers finals match.
Gatekeep them twice in a row. Ants, I don't even need you saying that as a joke. I seriously do not even need you saying that as a joke. That was good control by Remilia, looking a little scary when she goes up 2-0 comfortably, and then in the blink of an eye, it's a Game 5 set. But good job keeping it under control in the Game 5. A little sloppy on her conversions. I could see a little bit of rust on her combos, but if she could clean up, especially here, I think she has a good shot. I think she had a good shot in her set earlier against Seri, but an unfortunate burst at Game 2 put her really behind on momentum. So if she could keep those emotional bursts in check and just keep calm, stay in control, because that's what you have to do against Soul. You can't panic, you can't scramble, because you're not going to win the damage war. Then she might be able to defeat Seri in the run back. But Seri hoping to maintain his winning streak of 1 against Remilia, because they just played earlier today, is what I'm referring to. Both of them looking to get to grand finals. Chance to claim their Guildhouse dub. I'm fairly certain neither of these two players, both of them extremely strong, have shown up to many Guildhouse, but I think neither of them have won a Guildhouse outright yet. I could be wrong. I think
that's crazy. If that's true, that's absolutely unbelievable.
It's potential. I could just be speaking out about here. Maybe I think maybe Remilia showed up to one where like the
Little lighter cloud maybe, or
yeah, but I'm not totally sure about that. Going right away with the Round Star Bandit Bringer. I talked to Seri briefly after his set with Remilia, and he was like, "Man, I feel so dumb playing against Brady. I just gotta gamble." And it's just, there's some truth to that, where when you're against like zoner type characters or just characters who are aimed to keep you out, you kind of have to leverage your higher health and higher damage by just taking seemingly dumb gambles, because you know you're gonna be wrong on all of them. But if you're right on one, then that's your ticket. Oh, DB just completely catches air, misses the combo on with the yo-yo set already there, but Roll able to tag Seri's jump out. Super for his troubles. Unfortunately, this super is like 10 hits. Seri building a lot of burst from it. DB's on the safe jump. Just gotta check.
yeah, just gotta throw it out there. Might as well, right? You're already so low.
Remilia once again taking early momentum.
What was that?
Sorry, Chad, if you looked at your computer real quick. I've never heard that.
Actually, Pavlov Discord user.
Sleeper agent.
Yeah.
Either way. Speaking of sleeper agents, Seri is waking up in this round. Remilia down to a sliver of health, but Remilia is trying to bring this as
tries
much
to
as
throw
he can.
out
The DP to close it out, but
again, but
gets
really
safe
gonna
jump.
get a good punish off of it.
Yeah,
It's
Remilia.
still so close though.
Oh,
Okay,
smart. I like that.
Nice.
You have to spend it here,
okay,
though.
we'll
Yeah.
spend it here.
Trying to milk as much damage as possible. Seri on 100 bar, but now with this wall break, Remilia could disengage and just keep Seri out. This is a
Oh, he's gonna opt to go in, even
Okay,
in light
oh
of the, I don't know.
YRC into command grab.
Yeah.
Hail as
100
as
meter,
time.
he's got so much to work with. It's a really tough call there.
Oh,
Ooh.
2S gets whipped, but it spends the wall stop before she can spend
That's
burst.
tough.
Yeah, the
Okay,
burst comes out on the
good
guarantee.
burst usage.
Oh, whip punishes the 6S with the roll. Bringing this round right back where she wants it. Tags the backdash, but unable to convert.
Okay, nice to get the distance off of the Bandit Bringer instead of opting to.
Oh, this should be a catch.
The BRC
that was a
catches
counter
the
hit as
back
well.
dash and the counter hit. No.
Wait, why was that a counter hit? I actually don't know.
I don't know what she pressed, but she is dying. Okay,
Tricky. Doesn't quite pay off. Remilia finds her way out. Good presence of mind. Dude, this, oh my god. Oh my god. Every time I have even like a
my
modicum of
gosh.
sympathy for Soul, I see something dumb.
RC into Wild Throw is so messed up, dude.
It was Bandit Bringer 50-50, because you could do 50-50 off Bandit Bringer. Hit him with the low and then tick into command grab. It's like, who's
Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough out here.
Remilia gets domed by the counter hit 5H Seri, tries to charge Wild Assault, but Remilia bursts her way out in time. Okay, by the JH coming in, Seri getting tagged by these mixes over and over. Damage is racking up. I say racking up. I will never say, like, when Soul hits someone, you never say the damage is racking up. You just say they're dead, right?
Yeah, they died. They lost 80% and they're dead.
That's the difference of these characters.
Oh,
just
good
to throw
off
out
the BRC.
Yeah, just to
And
throw
that
out.
should be the game?
Should break? No, not quite, but base the DP.
Okay, nice. Base the DP. 2H is going to clean things up.
Yeah,
And
keep it
Remilia
in
will take the round lead here. The second game.
Oh my gosh. Remilia.
Vortex, round start.
Yeah. Seri has been going big on these gambles round start, and they've been paying off this far.
And Remilia's gamble does the opposite of payoff. It pays down.
Pays down.
Pays down, and the thing that is down is her health.
Yeah, this round is practically over. Just DP on the fake safe jump. Soul can make that real. He has to do like an FD cancel
nice
JS.
on the Bandit Bringer.
But Seri, I'm sure he is able of doing it, but he wants to do the knowledge check first. Oh, the great awareness of 6B there. Seri just eating the meaty outright. I don't quite know if that was intentional, but he's probably somewhat fine. Actually, it's looking pretty scary for Seri. If Remilia runs a good sequence, a good hit, she can force the burst minimum, and at best she just wins. She gonna Wild Assault? No. Seri waits for the string, waits for the gap. Oh my gosh, Bandit Bringer's in the wrong
back
direction!
into the corner.
That was
You hate to see it.
a very unfortunate series of events for Remilia. Tried to capitalize off the
Bye,
whiff.
Brian. Love you.
Tried to capitalize off the whiff. Bandit revolver in the air, but the 6K Wild Assault does not combo. Seri, Remilia wastes her burst for effectively nothing, but at least she's forced out a burst early out of Seri. She kind of needs this round. Going down 2-0 would be pretty.
Yeah, pretty hard.
It's a tall
Comeback.
order when you're the one like the one trying to keep control of the gremlin, right? Look at that, it's lunging his way with JH. That was actually really well placed. Really doing her best to stay in control
Oh,
from these rambunctious.
lost the Branded Bringer. Isn't able to punish because it's just so hard.
Oh my gosh, just get tagged. Seri, yeah, he's just choosing his options. He's not waiting and seeing. Or, I mean, he's waiting a little bit. Oh my gosh, Happy Mob Cemetery!
I forget it's 100-meter super
Wait,
now.
this is gonna
and
kill.
she dead?
No, it's too scaled. This super sucks, man. Oh.
I thought they changed it. I thought it wall breaks now. It still
No.
puts you in the corner?
No, it doesn't wall break. It just allows you to grab them off wall stick. Because before it couldn't.
Dude, that super sucks.
It's really
that
bad.
super is trash. That super is so
I mean,
bad.
I'm glad 100 supers are back. It'd be kind of toxic if they were good.
I don't know. Is Slayer's not good? I mean, it's like,
I feel like I saw it more early on, but Slayer's metered options are just so broken and
yeah,
cringe.
and he
that-
does so much damage anyways. Like, meter's too valuable in this game to be spending it on that.
Or it's like
for more damage.
all the 5D yo-yos for the combo there.
Nice, gonna block.
Counter hit combo, gonna bring it all the way to the wall. Yeah, just gonna opt for the no wall break there. Wants to clean it out with this last sequence.
Oh,
6P
good
is it.
6P on Bannerbringer.
Able to convert
We'll
in.
clean it up. Nice. Very well played for Remilia.
Remilia fighting from an 0-2 deficit. She has a long, long hill to climb, especially when Seri's picking these explosive options. Look at that, IDJS.
Oh, 2H isn't going to get the combo inversion, but it doesn't matter anyways. Forces the burst out of her.
Wow, spending the meter on this forces the burst out Seri. Scary, scary, scary.
Oh, gets caught on the yo-yo recall.
Oh
He's
no!
This is C up, catches the backdash.
This is why you do not bait DPs with backdash, because then they just do something like that and then you die. Oh, Remilia tried to throw there, but gets obliterated. Seri on set points. Remilia fighting for her life. Can she start a reverse sweep, or is Seri just going to end it here and now? Wave punish. Goes high on the JD. Opts for another resets. She's been pretty conservative with the not breaking the wall here. I see the merit, but also you kind of want burst. So I think on the next hit, it might be worth spending. But I'm no meter economist, so may the better, more experienced players give comments on that. Oh my gosh, DB's on like what almost
Could have been a safe jump, yeah.
But in hindsight, it looked pretty fake. Oh my
Okay,
gosh, DB's
well,
baited and you don't have
Get
burst.
that DP baited, unfortunately. And oh my god, this is so much damage.
Yeah, I don't know if you wanted that side twist there
Oh,
quite.
what was that? Why did he get so much momentum off of the gunfight?
Oh, that's Kara gunplane. We rarely use Kara gunplane.
Wow, that was really
Oh my gosh, just
trippy
bites on
looking.
the throw. You have to
He has to burst there, or it's going to be over.
On the lap.
Okay, catches him with Scooter. This
Oh
is
my-
Remilia's chance.
Oh, this is really comboing in a really awkwardly way, but she salvages it.
Gets him most of the way to the corner, and has built up 50 meter. Gonna
Oh,
spin
Remilia-
it instantly.
Oh, gets the throw to
and
the-
throws. Okay, that's pretty big. If she wins for the. Oh wait, no, it's the end of the game regardless.
Oh!
2H catches Bannerbringer, and that will be it.
Good read on.
Remilia, a third of the way on the comeback.
Yeah, reads the jump, looking for it. Smacks him out of the skies with the 2H. Remilia trying to mount the comeback. Seri trying to close off what he couldn't last game. You do not want to let this go to a game 5. Little by little, and then just DP out and the health is like effectively. But Seri bursts. You want that resource lead as early as possible. Gotta go through the wall with this one probably. Yeah, there we are. Remilia with a hefty life lead this round. Seri just trying to force a burst out of Remilia at this point. Yeah, DP out. But a 6P RC. Oh, should have killed there. I don't know why she did it. Either way, traps him in disguise with the Roger Super. Remilia looking good so far, but
Yeah, looking really solid.
at the drop of a hat, it could just completely change. Little by little, I think Seri's trying to fuzzy block the mix, which is, it's just impossible, the nature of it. To get Remilia racking up a
Remilia looking really good all of a sudden. Total control of the round.
Bait the DP,
beats
but
the DP. Oh, but
a little
in
early.
the middle of the far,
Yeah, she
far
didn't
slash.
intend to bait DP there, so she like pressed preemptively, and then yeah, you just couldn't convert on that. So depressing. DP, there it is.
Yep.
Oh, you have to spend it. It's too scary for knots. Oh wow.
Oh,
Off
nice.
to not spend the meter.
Off
Yeah,
to
yeah.
not spend and is rewarded for it.
Yeah, it's like the mind game where you're so conditioned to expect the RC that they just don't do
That's
it.
what Andy was talking about earlier. Is like, oh, Kai can just stun dipper sometimes. He doesn't have to cancel it. It's a guessing game in of itself.
Remilia needs to stay in control.
Oh,
here.
nice, JK, and we're back to a best of one now.
First one. I was a little worried for Remilia. I thought she was going to disengage, but nah, this girl's holding 6.
Yeah, holding 6, and totally pans out. All right, we'll see.
Oh my god, dude.
Vortex round start. All right,
Oh, another vortex.
All right.
DP gets baited, but oh my god. This is
Okay, it seems like we're kind of degrading a little bit in terms of.
No, that's just Seri's nature. When the going gets tough, when the pressure goes high, he just goes crazy. And it's pretty hard to be ready for, but Remilia with a full DP of her own. Oh, rolls over the gun flip.
That was really impressive.
Might strike on the next ball hit available.
Seri doing a good job of isn't able to block the low there, unfortunately. Remilia will spend 50 meter on Roger in a good position. Seri's got 15
He might just
meter.
wire C as soon as he can. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, you're
and blocked.
headed?
No.
No. If he built. Oh,
is it
as well.
Okay. This is your
Yeah.
chance, Remilia.
Here's the thing I hate most about the wire C bug is that not even that like I can't bait with with lights anymore because I was never very good at it. I just hate that people are using wire C more now that people
Yes.
know it's bugged.
Even not that. It was already good to begin with,
Yeah.
right? And
It's
now
like,
it's even
even if it
more
wasn't
messed up.
Even if it wasn't bugged, just it being in the public consciousness. Wait, no, it's not bugged anymore. Actually, I think they fixed it.
Did they fix it?
I have no clue. I think there was a recent bug fix. I don't know if that was specifically what they fixed. But I think. Oh, not bugged anymore. Oh god. But here's the thing. This brings back to what I was saying. It's like even if it's not bugged, people.
It's just in the public consciousness.
Yeah, it's in the public consciousness, and people are using it. I hate it so much. Oh, gets tagged low. Gonna convert with the 50 meter. Bringing it to final round.
All right.
So thank you,
It's been a good set.
Shout out to Red Ditto for the commentated correction. Appreciate it. Oh,
no!
That is.
That is a huge punish for Seri.
She was definitely matching DP there anyway, but the fact that the 2P was right before it just makes it so much more insulting.
Oh, Discord. This is a huge mountain to climb, especially when you give away your burst. Fortunately, it doesn't pan out for Remilia there, and this should be the end.
Yeah, just one DP wrong, and it all falls apart. Seri defending his streak.
Remilia put up a really good fight, almost brought it back. That close, and then just it all came to down that one bad DP, and that basically just shut the door on the entire.
It's like that's the mind game of doing would you DP when it's most important and also most risky?
Would you DP for $1
$1 million? I think watching the Capcom Cup, the answer is no. None of them DP'd for $1 million.
You probably should not, but it is funny.
But because you know that you shouldn't. Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
I mean, you never know.
Now I will be the one up
until
on stage.
hindsight. So for our grand finals, we're going to get Brone versus Seri. Two very prominent figures in our Guildhouse brackets. Almost always will either be making at least, top 1 to top 4 in any given tournament. On the lighter tournaments like today, easily top 3. So we'll have to see how it goes. Earlier when Andy was talking, it's kind of streaky sometimes. Sometimes Seri walks away with it a lot, or sometimes Brone will kind of clean things up. So we'll see here if Brone can gatekeep Guildhouse championship like Andy was talking, if Seri has yet to win one, or if he'll be able to carry that momentum from a close match with Remilia and claim his first title, if that is the case. He doesn't have much time to do it because I've been told that he is going to be pursuing his master's in Colombia. Congratulations to him. So, he's only got so many more weeks, or at least until the end of summer probably, to get his Guildhouse reign. So hopefully, preying on Brone's downfall. Preying on Bronathan's downfall, that he's not able to keep up the win streak. We'll see. It's always a tough call because Bedman's such a unique character, and then obviously Soul is Soul, and he can just have his way with you sometimes if things don't pan out your way. But we'll see. Brone's going over to the bar to get some water. Thirsty boy, a lot of commentating. Needs to rehydrate before his match. And finally makes his way up onto the stage. Full glass of water. All right, and we will get right into things from the looks of it. Oh. Early burst forced out of Seri, getting caught by the micro dash 2K from Brone. I don't know. I don't think he had an error stored for the delay, so I'm not sure what that was for. Anyway, Seri is able to get the corner. Okay, so Brone uses the error delay to stall in the air. Very prominent feature of Bedman's kit, which he has several ways of doing, either through JD or the error or a shot, which can make him really tricky to anti-air. Very similar to Soul Zone Brandit Bringer. And Brone is going to pick things up with the Beyblade. Okay. Goes for K round start there. Doesn't pan out for him. Gets the burst spent, which is good news for Seri, because this means he has a chance to get full combo damage off of any hit. Unfortunately, Brone is going to get the first hit and take away Seri's burst then. Moving out to kind of general Bedman shenanigans with shot, laser, shot, K, far slash. Oh, nice. Good IAD from Seri to jump over the needle. Will carry Brone to the corner, but gets mashed out into Beyblade. He's going to spend the RC to opt to side switch, and he has enough meter to go over into the combo with the install and gets the hard knockdown. Just a barely fraction of health, and yeah, you got to spend your meter to FD that, or you're going to get chipped out instantly. Unfortunately, Seri dies with a full stack bar there, and Brone is going to get a convincing first game. No, there's no way. There's no way. This is not a thing, right, chat? I didn't know he had a Nago in his pocket. I've never seen this before. He does this when he's bored. Okay, so it's a bad thing then, is what you're saying. Like, this is not... this is not to his benefit. Okay, well, we'll see how he does. I don't know how this matchup goes, but... I mean, Nago just does like a bajillion damage, right? So maybe he could make some magic happen. Okay. Gets the first interaction win, so we'll see if Brone has to do any readjustments to deal with his matchup, especially with the big buns that Nago can threaten with. He probably does a really good job of taking out errors from his pocket by just making him block the big buns in neutral. And Seri takes the first round pretty solidly. Okay. Okay, you see this, Flasco? He's making magic happen. tries to Fukio there, doesn't quite work. Eats the full charge explosion, and drops the combo with the target S combo. And Brone is ready for the blood pop, and this should be easily death. Yeah, okay. Very good awareness from Brone, seeing that the blood was about to pop and doesn't run right in and get hit by it. Teleport forward. Bar slash 6K, 6H. Wow. I can't believe that guard crushed him now. That's crazy. Oh, hits him with the JD into the throw. He's got a bar and a half of blood, so he can, you know, make some magic happen once he gets out of this corner pressure. YRC is going to get his turn back. We'll see what he opts to do. Okay, Beyblade. Ooh. Gets poked out by 2P and 2K, 2S, Beyblade, install, and looks like Brone's going to take game 2 over the Nago, which is unfortunate because round 1 looked really solid. So we'll see if he commits to it, if he goes back to Soul. Okay, we're finishing this on Nago, potentially. Or yeah, we're finishing on the Nago. No more character swaps available for Seri, whether he wins out or he loses. Brone seems like he's doing a pretty good job now. It seems like he's adjusted to what is the hardest part of Nago, which is the round start, obviously, right? And Wow, take away a lot of his health. I mean, he's at over 2 blood, so he's taking a lot of damage. And that's a perfect. Okay, Seri's got to clean things up if he wants to do this reverse sweep. Okay, nice. Okay, gets the burst out. You know, that's not bad. Blocks 6p in the air. We're back to neutral. Brone. Okay, nice. Catches the feint error delay. Blood gets thrown in the corner, unfortunately. Okay, YRC takes his turn back. Guard crush off of 6H. White Wild Assault whiffs as Brone jumps back, unfortunately. We'll take him back to the corner. And with the shenanigans of the Octo Dash, we'll bait out the throw and get the wall break. Seri's on 2 blood and not a lot of life. And his 2S is going to get taken out by the BRC 2P. And that should be game off of the JS. And a very convincing grand final showing here from Brone. And he will take our 181st Guildhouse, I believe. Congratulations to Brone. Seri, unfortunately, will have to wait at least another week to get his Guildhouse win. But we'll be here rooting for him against this menace in Adidas sweats that is Brone. So maybe next time, but not this week, unfortunately. Gotta polish up the Nago a little bit. I saw some flashes there, but maybe we got some more to work on. Anyways, thanks folks. Thanks for tuning in for the 181st Guildhouse. You can see our lovely contestants up at the top. Oh, Draken was playing Unica. That would have been nice to see, but maybe next week. Anyways, well, thanks for tuning in, folks. We will catch you next week, and until then, have a great rest of your week.